All right, good evening, everybody. We are ready to get this show on the road. Tonight is a culmination of a lot of work with these kids. And tonight you're going to hear, obviously, the 4th grade band, the 5th grade band, and then the combined chorus. So we are going to start the evening off with our 4th grade band. These kids just started instruments this fall, so it's pretty amazing that they are able to play 3 complete compositions for you tonight. The first one they're going to play is called Rhythm X by David Shaffer. He's actually originally from Columbus, Ohio, so not crazy far away. It's kind of a duet setup, meaning that you're going to hear 2 very distinct parts between the winds and then the percussion. So we hope you enjoy Rhythm X. All right, the second piece we have for you this evening is by Paul Cook. It's called Chorale. And basically, a chorale is just a composition that has a lot of harmonized melodies, tunes, and lines in it. So basically, just think layers. All right, the beginner band has one more song for you, and then you'll see a quick switch when we get the 5th grade band up here. The last song they're gonna play for you is called Buglers Rule. A bugle is just basically a trumpet without some keys, valves on it. So it does feature the trumpet section. You're going to hear some eighth notes, which are very common in like concert band march. And it is written by Joseph Compello, who actually is also a Pennsylvania composer from the northeast of PA. So this is Bugler's Rule, and we'll see if they play it, if those trumpets play it well enough, whether they rule or not. Allie. All right, this is our group of 5th grade band members. Most of these guys are 2nd year performers. There's just a couple that just started this year, but they are on their 2nd year of playing here. Their first piece for you is by Patrick Roszell. It's called Vulcan's Forge. And I didn't know this, Vulcan is the god of fire, including fire of volcanoes, deserts, metalworking, and the forge in ancient Roman religion and mythology. He is often depicted with a blacksmith's hammer in his hand, and you will see that shown or depicted in this piece with Jace Druce, who is back there with a hammer in his hand. And he's going to be playing a brake drum, which is actually a brake from a car. So I did not steal it off of any of yours, though. So, and you'll also hear the flutes do a really cool thing called a trill that they love to do because they play a note and another note really, really fast, and they think it's super awesome. So we hope you like Vulcan's Forge. This next piece is written by Sam Hazo, who actually is also another Pennsylvania native, so it's kind of cool to have a couple of Pennsylvania composers. He resides in Pittsburgh, and he's still there now. This piece called Psalm 42, he wrote after the passing of a student of his younger brother. And Psalm 42 was a song that was sung in the Mass, and he was so overcome with emotion, especially seeing all of the sense of love and faith within the family, that on his way home and the next day he wrote this piece of music. So this is called Psalm 42, and you will hear it features some flutes within it, some trumpets, and a whole lot of really beautiful layers within this piece of music. Well, I have a captive audience, 5th grade and 4th grade band parents in particular. Your kids will be bringing home papers for summer band. Summer band's going to work a little bit different this year than in past years. We're going to do instrument cleaning day for trumpets, trombones, and baritones, so I can teach them how to give their instrument a bath, which is really good considering the amount of spit that we've blown through that this year. And then also we're going to do some intensive lessons throughout the summer, so please watch for that. And kids are automatically enrolled in band and chorus for the following year, so unless I hear from you, I'm going to assume your kid is mine. I'm not giving them back because I really like them, and they've been working really hard this year. And I'm super sad to be losing this group down to 6th grade. I asked if I could fail them, and I was told I'm not allowed to, but they have been doing really good work. So after this next piece, there will be like a 5-minute intermission to get the kids reset and especially get the stage reset for chorus. So it'll just be about 5 minutes long. But our last piece is called Mallet Maniacs. And as you can imagine, it's going to feature a whole boatload of percussion, which is great because I have a whole boatload of percussionists back there. I've only done this song once before because it is pretty complicated. It features the mallet instruments, which are our bells and xylophones back there. But it also, our mallet and our battery percussion over on this side, they have a whole bunch of stuff going on back there too. And these guys' parts, when I first gave them to them, they were kind of freaking out because they thought their fingers were going to fall off. So we hope you like Mallet Maniacs. Oh, and thank you to Gracie Kane back there. We had someone not here tonight, so she's totally filling in on a part she has never played before. She's a high schooler, so she's not happy with me right now, but she's totally like... If I go missing after this, it's her. All right, I should have 4th grade chorus lined against that wall, 5th grade chorus lined over here, and a couple last ones are coming on, but we're ready to go. So we're going to start with our chorus selections. Our first one up is called Love is Love is Love is Love. It is a round, meaning that there's one main part, and then you're going to hear us just kind of mess with it after that. last piece was titled Glorious, and especially if you're following along with some of the words in that, it really speaks not only about music and how in music it takes all of us to create the sound and the melodies and the harmonies and the notes and the rhythms. It's kind of like life and that whole journey and how it takes all of us to make it all work. This next one is called La Chaupenga. It was originally written by Handel, and it was part of an opera from Ronaldo. Now, you're not up on your opera, which I was not. The opera Ronaldo is all about the main character, Almirna, okay? And like any good Disney movie, there is a princess that falls in love with a prince, but then she gets trapped in a palace during a big war, and then they're reunited and all of that business. Basically, that's this opera, but it's all in Italian. So Almirna is the heroine. She is trapped in a palace, and she's crying over the separation from her Ronaldo. So the poem goes, "Let me weep my cruel fate, and let me sigh for freedom. May sorrow break these chains of my suffering for pity's sake." And know if you're not understanding the words, they are in Italian. last one was Jubilate by Michael Praetorius. It was actually written in he was alive rather in 1571. Any of you that go to church, your church hymnal, if you ever notice the names at the bottom, he wrote a whole boatload of those within churches in the 1500s. So this next one, you might not understand it all either, again, because it's in French. It is a French-Canadian folk song all about windmills. So the idea when this was composed, it's a folk song from there, but it was mimicking the old wooden windmills there. So this is called Je entends le Moulin. Next one is What a Wonderful World. You may have heard there's several different arrangements of this. Our version is similar to that of Louis Armstrong, the great jazz artist. And we are very fortunate to have a guest performer with us today. Brittany Thiele is joining us on the trumpet. So this is our version of Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. We have one last song. I cannot believe a year's worth of work is done in like 50 minutes, 55 minutes, which is wild. I do want to thank all of you parents, any teachers that are here, for your continued support of the music program and music here at Mount Union. These kids have worked so hard, and I am looking forward to seeing all of them as they progress through the years within this program. It also means that I need to thank Miss Sarah Horner, who is our high school choir teacher. Some of you parents will get to start working with her next year, and you will love her. I love her, especially because that means I don't have to play the piano. So please help me thank Miss Horner. And as you can tell, the kids like when I don't have to play the piano too. So we have one final song for you. This is called Heroes and Dreamers, and really the message behind this one is that we are all better together when we're all working together. We're all the heroes, we're all the dreamers, and have a very happy rest of your school year, and thank you for coming tonight. And the kids will find you at the end of this song. I have given them all directions. So parents, if you want to stay put, I can tell you your child has already seen you and spotted you. You cannot run and hide now, but they're going to grab their stuff and come find you. So.